Bronny James is not an NBA player. A lot of people call me crazy for the statement, but I do not see it. Bronny James was taken out of many mock drafts in this year's NBA draft predictions due to the below-average season he had at USC. After his first year of only averaging 5 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists, he didn't really have a full, complete season he wanted. Now, he has another year of being mid. Now, okay, listen, I'm not hating. I'm just stating facts. I do not see his game translating to the NBA on a superstar level. He's good, don't get me wrong, but he's not a game changer for any team whatsoever. And it's unfortunate that his dad is making comments like, my son is better than some NBA players now. That's insane. Now, I will give Bronny the benefit of the doubt. He did suffer cardiac arrest not even 6 months ago, which has slowed him down on the court. But not even since then. I'm going back to like high school days, right? I didn't even see him as a top prospect in any way back then. Like I said, he's not like a terrible player. I think he's good, but not an NBA player. Potentially starting G League, off the bench, overseas player, but that's about it. In all honesty, it's his dad's fault. LeBron was spreading that narrative that he wanted to play with his son. But with all due respect, I'd be the same way. If I was LeBron James, I'm hyping my son up so he can play in the NBA. But then again, I don't know. Because I don't want him to have all that pressure. Especially if he didn't have all the credentials. Bronny really wasn't that guy in high school. He has potential to be that guy at USC, but I don't see him getting anywhere else past college. He doesn't have the size, athleticism, or a talent like his dad has. And that's okay. Famous player like Michael Jordan and his sons, they didn't have the same amount of hype as Bronny did. Jordan's kids were mid. Well, let me take that back. They were D1 athletes, but mid at their respective level. Jordan also didn't go to the media saying his sons were going to be the next big thing, or he wanted them to play. He just let them play and sat back and let them hoop. And LaMickey over here telling the media that his son better than some NBA players, which is really going to have a fat target on his back. I'm all for supporting your son and your kids and making them believe in themselves, but don't be surprised when the NBA backs away from him in the next couple years. The main goal of LeBron is to make sure him and his son are on the same team playing together. But I think NBA GMs and coaches are being smart about the future. LeBron's getting older. Bronny is not an elite level talent. He won't come in and change a franchise. And in all honesty, it'll be a waste of time to bring him on the team. Just to have LeBron there too, it just doesn't make sense. I'm just being realistic. LeBron James is the reason his son is getting this much backlash, and it's sad. And for the 15th time, I'm not hating on Bronny. I believe Bronny is a good player. I think he's a good college player. But overall, I don't see him as an NBA prospect. I don't see him a guy that can change a franchise. I do not see him as a overall complete talent in the NBA. I think he's a exceptional athlete, but being a franchise tag guy, he's not it. And, Bronny, hopefully he can find some success in the G League or overseas. And people say I'm hating. Everybody say I'm hating, but I just do not see it right now. And I don't think it's going to happen. But hey, you let me know what you think, man. Do you think Bronny James is a bust? Do you think Bronny James is going to be a great NBA player? Do you think he's going to even get drafted? Let me know in the comments what you think, man. This is all LeBron's fault. Thanks for listening this time, Nation.